child. Welcome to the kitchen. Next year drape you down. Now place your order pimpin'. Is we taper tempin'. South Carolina fade jumping, wrist glitching. We go from caveman. I got you shape shifting, and I don't need a scale. Come get that weight missing. I keep my clippers loaded. You know I cut the tension. 4th and 10 touchdown. Know that's how I'm living. Real time. Ain't no thing for wishing. Destructive this. Yeah. You the old school Krillin. Everything that I cut ain't no shuffle. I'm just dealing. Everybody love the sunshine. What a feeling. So south been the realest. Camouflage with the villains. I got that hot towel. I got that crispy line. With your barber do. I be on the grind. I got that razor blade. I got that glizzy fade. She got that booty talk. She make it tidal wave. I got that hot towel. I got that crispy line. With your barber do. I cook that Frankenstein. I got that razor blade. I got that glizzy fade. You keep your barber paid, then you can surf my lineup too, Chris. Picture this, double Dutch, hopscotch. Skip school to smoke yachts. Flyest on the planet, air barber, flying tiger shark. Gon' rep this shit forever. Creta King, Rosa Park, Floyd Baker Boulevard. Smoking on that Homer choking bar. Mary Jane dreadlock with the part. Sun gold butterscotch. Put a little love in your heart, more. Matches with the gas in your dreams. Doing exactly what you thought. We gon' set this fire, then turn around and walk. It's a movie in your head featuring me as the star. Explosions. It's a cone for the bed in the car. Yeah, I got that hot towel. I got that crispy line. With your barber do. I be on the grind. I got that razor blade. I got that glizzy fade. She got that booty talk. She make it tidal wave. I got that hot towel. I got that crispy line. With your barber do. I cook that Frankenstein. I got that razor blade. I got that glizzy fade. You keep your barber paid, then you can surf the wave.
Welcome to Trap House Cuts. This is a big chop ball fade. And you see, we just got done taking a loose these dreads. Had to take them loose individually and one by one. Getting them all down to the scalp. He told me he wanted a mini afro. So I started going in and, I got the big dreads off. Now we're getting the small dreads off. We'll have to clean this up. Even out the hair and see if we can find all the uneven spots and get everything nice and trimmed in the right spots. Dreads, you gotta be extra careful, not to cut them too short. You might mess up your whole entire process because, this is a transformation cut. So, in order to get all that together, make sure you get all your dreads nice and right. You know what I'm saying? Don't cut them too short because you still need your fro and you need room to work. Don't forget you need room to work. So, once you get there, you get busy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cutting dirty hair. So this is dry shampoo. I'm not saying my man's got dirty hair, but also dry shampoo gives you volume to the hair, cleans the hair, loosens up the hair in case you have anything that's matted, sticking together, you know what I mean, that you need to take off pretty much. But I went back over it with a hot towel, steam it on up, clean all that stuff up out there, out the head, and got them set up so we can go ahead and get started in this haircut. You know what I'm saying? So today my client is getting a ball fade. He's getting a ball fade. It is a high ball fade. And I usually start my guideline in the middle in case I need to move up at the end. And I might have a slight drop in the back. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as I set my guideline, ball out my sides real quick, I'm going ahead and work my way to the other side and, you know, begin to start working on this fade. Now, right here, I got my teapot plays and my lever is all the way open. And, you know, this is for the skin. So when I get ready to set in like my finishing blend, I try to get that out the way first because, you know, I got some work on top. I set other guidelines that I got to go over on the top, but I like to, you know, leave that for the last part because, you know, it's going to be the finishing touch because it might needs to go higher. You know, you might have to go, you know, detail in the guideline higher to your next guideline until you make them all blend in and disappear. You know what I'm saying? Right here, I got on a 6 guard, and I'm not really cutting a lot off, but you know, the little bit I am cutting off, it's just going to get me nice, you know, a nice good height. I don't want to go too low. You know what I'm saying? But we do want to keep this Afro style now. But the way that the hair is cut prior to me getting into the hair, I would have left more hair on the sides. But, you know, being that, like I said, this is a transformation cut. So we're going to start from the scalp. This is, you know, we're going to do a big reset. So basically it's going to be a big reset cut so we can get back down to the base of the hair. You know what I'm saying? All right. Right here, I'm doing clipper over comb just to shade into the sides. I feel as if the top is on the corners. They're a little bit too tight, so I'm trying to leave my fade a little longer on the sides. You know what I'm saying? A little longer on the sides so it can just blend into those tight corners. All right, right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my lineup. I always love my lineups being extra crispy. You know what I'm saying? Always on both sides. Start in the middle and work your way to the corners. If you do not know how to do that, use your comb. Use your comb, measure from the middle of the head to the nose, and, you know, then take that same point, put it in the middle of the head as you would to the nose and turn it sideways. And you can find you a 4-corner guideline right there just to balance out that line. Now, once again, you know what I'm saying? You know, I do enhancements too. And, you know, everybody don't need enhancements, but sometimes we do apply enhancements. My advice to, you know, younger barbers, even barbers that just, you know, you could be more seasoned than me. I don't care. Don't do enhancements if the haircut ain't right. If the lineup ain't right, don't waste your time. The enhancement is to improve what's already top-notch level. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't waste your time doing enhancements to cover up your mistake because it's still going to be revealed to the client. And what you looking for, you want your clients to come back, so you make sure the stuff is done right. Make sure you do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I done applied my sauce. I got hair fibers applied as well. And I went ahead and drew the white ash line on there. So we're going to make this haircut pop with this line once I add on my finishing touch. All right, so I'm going to hit them with this straight razor. I pull out my straight razor blade. Got the experience in the door codes. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to practice skin temperaments as well. That's one thing I take pride in. You don't want to cut anybody. You know what I'm saying? I hate the sight of cut skin. You know what I'm saying? So always try to be gentle as possible with your customers. Try to be gentle as possible. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you get them together, you know, because I don't want no heavy-handed barber beating me up during this process, man. Just, you know, make me look good in the calmest way possible. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is another technique I don't do a lot, but I still use it because I think as a barber, you need many techniques in your bag. And please utilize all of them because you're going to have different clients and different stuff that you run up against. And, you know, sometimes like in this particular situation, and you want your line to be extra crispy, sometimes you have to bump your line in reverse. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually bump my line. I like to scrape down. I like to stay with the grain because, you know, particular skin, and like this particular skin, not necessarily this client, but sometimes when you have some skin that's sensitive, and when you shave in reverse on the hairline, you can create hair bumps as well, or razor bumps as well. And, you know, that just ain't good for the client or you, because, you know, it on the return, when you go back to go do your razor process again, you got razor bumps in the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, pick and choose your battles wisely. Study skin, you know, study the texture, you know, the temperaments, you know, what can your clients handle? What, sometimes you got to test things. Don't recommend you testing things, but, you know, if you're a little bit more seasoned, then you really know how to judge the skin for what it is. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, going back over my line, I got to hit them with a finishing touch, and, you know, just trying to, you know, make sure everything's nice and tight in its right place. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a transformation cut. I done brought my man back to life. And so we're just trying to get this line extra crispy, and, you know, crispy as possible. We didn't hit him with the blade, you know what I mean? So I got everything set. Like I said, once again, if you do not know how to use enhancements, don't use them. If you do know how to use enhancements, make sure you're using them right. And the people around you or other barbers that you know, make sure they're using them right. Don't use them if the haircut is not correct. All right, so we'll go ahead and finish up this line. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get on top of this head real quick. And you see I got a couple Wahl hairs up here. When I did the big chop, all the dreads are gone. Mini fro is out. We got the little boosie box going on. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and, you know, I ain't going to say round it off, but we're going to skim the Wahl out of there. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the thing nice and even. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get them nice and even. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to go too low. You don't want to reveal that scalp. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay high a little bit. I don't want to really take off too much. Just enough to, you know, it's like, what they call them, split ends. You know, get the split ends. And I didn't hit everything, but just the necessaries. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go back and hit it again. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Bam. You know what I mean? We're going to hit it one more time. You know what I'm saying? And just keep that thing going. You know what I mean? Work my way all the way around the client, you know, because I got to get different angles. And I think one of the most important things, especially when it comes to detailing, you have to utilize your light. You have to utilize your mirror. Use all your tools, everything that's with you. And if you do not have the best light, or you do not have the best mirror, I recommend look away, or you blink. Do a blink test. You know what I'm saying? Just close your eyes, step back from the client, close your eyes for about a good 5 seconds, and do a blink test and see if that looks correct. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. You know, we done, you know, after we finish this up, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna curl it up, because this is one of them curl sponges. You know what I mean? One of them curl sponge cuts. You know what I mean? I don't think he necessarily wanted the sponge, but I did recommend the sponge after I finished trimming off the Wahl hairs. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for right now, we just gonna keep on knocking this thing down, man. Let me get this front end right here. I don't want too much sticking over on the line. Then on top of that, we might have a little grow back that we have to do. You know what I'm saying? So get everything nice and even back to its natural point. Especially when you're doing lineups, man. Always try to keep your lineups on a natural point as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody's head is different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't necessarily hard to calculate it, man. But, you know, try to get a muscle memory of, you know, how things are set. Because it's not a major difference when it comes to doing lines. It's not a major difference, but you do have different heads and you do have different cowlicks. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like barbers have to customize lines to tailor to someone's face and to their head, because it might not suit the client. You know what I'm saying? The way it's shaped. Like, all right, if hypothetically, if I'd have pushed this line, like this right corner right, if I'd have pushed that back further to the eyebrow, at the corner of the eyebrow, it's going to open up the forehead more than I would like it to. So his forehead will look way bigger. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, man, you know, pay attention to your lines. Don't go too far back on your sides. You know what I'm saying? And don't go too high on the top line either, man. You know what I'm saying? just want to start at the top of the forehead. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to get a professional pushback. You know what I mean? And that's just the nature of the beast. If your hair grows like that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I appreciate you sitting me with this big chop ball fade tutorial, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Finish working this sponge on out. Make sure we get them curls extra tight. You know what I'm saying? I took my time right here because it's like, look, this dude here is kind of fuzzy, and I like to see them curls pop before I let the client out the seat. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and dust my client off. You know, got that artisan thing going. Hold on. Yeah, gonna dust my client off real quick. Yeah, man. This is a fire cut, man. I wasn't sure how I was gonna turn out, man, but it came out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I did go back and just, you know, do an extra little bit of detailing with my my baby bliss clippers real quick. You know, they have a real fine blade, and so it gets real in depth, a really clean fade where you got your blade set correctly. You know what I'm saying? So I just finished over the little details in the back and went around to, you know, just went around the sides in the back a little bit to make sure I got everything nice and good. You know what I'm saying? But definitely a big change. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a pretty good bit of hair. Came back as a whole new person, man. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is Trap House Cuts, man. You know what I mean? You can follow me at So South Cuts on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and on TikTok you can follow me at so.south0. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear that song in the beginning that you heard, you can follow me on Spotify, Tidal, Apple, Trapper Season by Cross So South, in stores now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take care of that. You know what I mean? If you like this cut, man, make sure you hit that like button, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. You're going to see more fire like this up and down your timeline and in your life on a regular routine basis. This ain't no spice ball, but it is pretty smelling good and got a lot of spice in your life. You feel me?